one of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oregon State's offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up.
There he goes! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give from the gun. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Snap it to the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Hawaii's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Touch pass on the run. Plows through the defense. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Garcia wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll leave it with him. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And a missed opportunity on third down as a deep. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Beavers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Garcia to pass. Get it out on the screen. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Toss to the outside. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. First down for this offense. On the run, it's Hatcher. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. More than that.
Man, how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Garcia wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3 from the left hash. And this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Clemson has just had no answer to the onslaught they've faced so far today. Almost feels like instead of touching Howard's Rock, that sucker was dropped on
touchdown, Hawaii! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. He is a field ripping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Handoff to the single running back. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Beavers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the catch. It's Durant. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Davis looking to pass. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense set on 1st down. Brown has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try it over the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Handoff to the lone back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Davis will throw. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The play action fake. Complete. Still running at the 40. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. They go to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Hawaii! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go pull to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. You can't have that long to throw the football.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Garcia to pass. It's complete on the right side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And how about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And the Beavers look to keep this drive humming. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pulls and fired complete. Nice move there. Touchdown, Oregon State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Davis looking to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down will open up the final period. Direct snap. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Out out of the gun. The inside handoff looking for a crease. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Well, I think the running back is showing you his experience and his awareness. I love that run, not so much about the game. I love the fact that he didn't run out of bounds. A lot of younger guys probably would have done that. You've got the lead here late. You want to bleed the clock. Really, really smart decision that time by the running back.
The Beavers with the 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Garcia wants to throw. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
We talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Give to Brown. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Back to pass. With the catch, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Gets it out quickly.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Warriors! They move on top here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game has completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So now it's 2nd and long. Garcia to pass. A little screen to the running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Here's a throw downfield late. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Hawaii ready to go to work on offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. Great cut there. He's got enough for